my beautiful peeps. Hello, hello, hello. Ignore my pajamas. I know you guys can see them. Just ignore it. Good morning, or good evening, I should say. It's not morning anymore. I'm still stuck in this morning show. Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. I am making today. I'm going to show how to do some stuff that show off my making skills. Sorry about the mat. I've been working with some resin, so it's kind of a little bit of a mess. There's glitter over here. There's I did wipe it, but you can't see resin a lot of the time. So sorry about the little stuff on the mat. We're gonna wait a few more minutes just to let everybody get on before we start. I'm gonna give it like a couple minutes. So if you guys have any questions, babe, can you expand the chat for me?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
If you guys have any questions about making earrings, just let me know. Hey, hi Natalie. Hey guys. Hey Mel. Everybody, welcome in. Hey Rhonda, welcome in. Welcome in. Hi Booger. Hi Thane. All right. Yeah, we're doing this show, and then you guys are gonna need to go watch Thane's show after mine. So if you guys have any questions really quick before we start, I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple different ways to make earrings. So a lot of people make earrings with a traditional head pin. This is just got a little ball at the end. Sometimes they're just flat. This is a head pin. And so what you can do if you want to make just a simple pair of earrings is you just okay, so we're just going to make a simple pair of earrings. So we're going to go put that on there, little amethyst teardrop. Let me open my over the beads over here. I'm totally not prepared. Hang on. All right. And to stick with the kind of little ball look, so we're just going to put on a silver ball, just like this. And then I got this really cute little faceted amethyst we're going to put on here. And then we're going to put another little silver ball. So this is very basic. This is very earring making 101 basic. Just put everything on the head pin. And then we're going to loop it around. So this is one I've done before if you guys have watched my other tutorials, but I will show you again. So you're going to bend this wire into an L shape. So it looks like that. So there's an L. Then you're going to take your round nose pliers. You're going to stick that little one right there. You don't need it to be very big. Actually, yeah. Okay, there we go. And then you're going to take this, bring it back around just like this to where it's all the way straight. If you guys can see that. Then you're going to take this out, put it back in. Same distance. And then you're going to take your wire, bring it all the way around, and then loop it like this. So you're just going to keep wrapping that around. Hang on. It's not cooperating with me. There we go. Just going to keep wrapping it around till it's snug up against the bead. And of course, this one's totally not cooperating with me. That's okay, though. Good enough. And then you're going to clip that wire. And then you're going to take your chain nose pliers and just tuck that in. So you're going to tuck that little piece you just clipped in so it doesn't. And there we have it. Now all you're going to need to do at this point is grab I use sterling silver earring wires. So you want to grab 2 of your earring wires. And you're just going to open this one just like that to the side. Don't open it like this. You always want to open it to the side. You're going to pop your little earring on there and then close this back up the same way you opened it, sideways. And there you have an earring. And I'm going to go ahead and show you this again, and then I'm going to show you some different what gauge wire. So right now I am using 20 gauge. 20 gauge wire is what I usually use. This is probably thinner right now. This is thinner. This is probably, I'm going to say this is probably 24. The earring, this is called a head pin, by the way, guys. This is called a head pin. just the little wire that has the little end on it. It's called a headpin if you guys are looking for supplies. So we're just going to repeat the same thing over here. Just going to put on the amethyst, pop on a little silver bead, pop on a, and then pop on another bead. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, guys. We're going to bend this just like that. Put this in, bend it over all the way down, take it out, put it back in with the other thing, and then we're going to do this. And we're just going to take that wire and we're going to wrap it around. And you want to do the same number of wrappings on each earrings just so it looks even. And when we get it where we want it, we're just going to clip this little piece right here with your snippers. And then you're going to tuck that little piece in just like that. Can you guys see that? Where the wire's wrapped. And then we're going to do the same with this one. We're just going to put it on an earring wire. Just like that. And then bend it back in just like that. So now we have a really cute pair of amethyst earrings. Bam. Now these you can probably sell for $20. So does anybody have any questions about this so far? Okay, so these are, now you have a pair of sterling silver amethyst earrings. Okay, we're going to put those to the side. I'm going to show you again, but this time I'm going to do it using a charm. So if you're using a charm, like I'm going to use this little flower charm. See, it's got the little hole right there. I don't need a head pin because I'm gonna wrap this myself first, and the wire is gonna become the head pin. Okay, so I've already cut my wire. I usually do about 3 inches just because I'd rather have too much than not enough. If you guys have made jewelry, you know how that is. Oh, Charlene, girl, that is. So the problem is how much to sell things for. I'm so afraid to overcharge and not sell anything. Okay, so sometimes you have to experiment. You want to look at the cost of your supplies, about how long it took you. And then you want to charge like 2 times that or 3 times that. A lot of times too, and I'm going to say this, and this is not a popular opinion, but sometimes it doesn't matter how much I paid for the items. Like I might have only paid 3 cents for this, and I might have only paid 2 cents for this. So I might have paid, 5 cents total, but I'm not going to turn around and sell these earrings for $1 because they're worth more than $1. So it's just what I would suggest you do is price high to start, because people will forgive you for dropping your prices. They are not very friendly when you raise your prices. So I would start with what do you think it's worth first. And then if you need to drop your prices a little bit, then you can do that. Say it's a sale, you'll find the sweet spot. So you'll find the spot. Because like we used to sell Trees of Life, and we would sell them at Hippie Fest. And we priced them for $40 one time, and they were not moving at all. So then I'm like, you know what? If we do 30, that's still a really good profit for us. So we dropped them to 30, and they sold out. So you just have to find your sweet spot. That's the only thing I can tell you. It's really tricky pricing stuff. Okay. So what we're going to do this. So I'm going to take my wire. I've got my wire. We're going to go about 1 inch down, and I'm going to bend this in half right there, just like we did with the other. So you're going to make that L. Yeah, you're welcome, honey. Yeah, price what you think they're worth first. If they're not selling, then you can go down. But I would not start low, because then people are not going to appreciate you raising the prices. Okay, so we're going to do an L. We're going to take our round nose pliers. We're going to stick that in that little L. And then we're going to wrap the smaller piece over to where it's just like that. Can you guys see that? And then you're going to pull this out, put it back in. Then you're going to take this piece, push it all the way over, just like that. And then we're going to wrap. Oh, well, you know what? I skipped a step. Okay, so once you get your loop like this, once you get your loop, you're going to take your charm and you're going to put it on the way you want it to go face first. So we're just going to pop this on here. I say we're just going to pop it on there. Bounce with me, baby. Okay. So then it's going to look like this. It's on there, but it's not closed yet. Okay. So then you're going to take your chain nose. You're going to grab this little loop and hold on to it. Straighten your wire. And then that's when you're going to bend this around. And I usually try and do 2 bends. Okay. You want to get them nice and tight. Can you guys see those? And then you're going to clip your excess. I try and clip towards the back so it doesn't show in the earring. So you're going to clip your excess, and then you're going to take this little piece right here and you're just going to tuck it in. Just like that. So now this is the base of your earring. Right? I picked the lepidolite. So we're going to just, let me see here. I'm going to use a couple little spacer beads just to make it look really nice. And also so you don't ruin your stone. So you don't want to ruin your stone when you're wrapping the top of it. So I just use I'm going to use these little tiny 3mm rounds, little rondelles. Put my lepidolite on there. And then I'm going to just use another little 3mm rondelle. This little guy. Let me see if I can show you guys. This little guy. So cute. All right. So then we've got it like this. Okay. Now when you go to bend the wire, you have to remember your earring's going to go on the hook like this, straight down. So we want to turn this to the side, just like that. Hold it like this. See where the eye is right here? Can you guys see that? I'm holding it against my finger and holding the beads. So then we're going to bend this way. We're going to bend this way. Okay, so you've got your L. You're going to put in go back around like that, pull it out, go back in, and then we're going to wrap it. Just like that. And then we're going to clip this little bad boy right here. Close this out. Now you've got your earring. Now all you have to do is put this on a earring wire. So I'm going to do that. I've got gold-filled earring wires that I'm going to use. Oh, yay! I'm so happy. Okay, so then you're just going to take your earring wire. Again, open it to the side. So like this. You want to open it like this. Because if you open it the other way, you're liable to not get it to go back properly. Okay, and then you're just going to slip this on here. Close this back up. Make sure it's together. So just squeeze that a little bit. And then you have a pair of cute little flower earrings with lepidolite. We're just going to go ahead and repeat that with this one. So I'll show you again. So we're just going to go down again an inch. Bend that like that. Put the round nose pliers in there. Bring this around. Hello. Pop it out. Pop it back in. And then you're going to go like this. You can leave a little gap if you want. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. I left a little tiny gap. Let me show you. That does not. That's not going to work. Okay, well, there's a little gap right here. If you can see it, I'm sticking my nail in it. And that's just so when I go to put this on, it'll just pop right on. So, bam. Right there. Okay. Then you're going to take this, grab that little loop, straighten your wire, and then you're going to wrap this baby around. Now, the other ones, remember we did it twice, so we're only doing it twice. And then again, towards the back, we'll clip it and close it up. So you just take that wire and just gently push on it, and it'll close up so it won't scratch anybody, okay? just like that. We're going to take another one of these little round 3mm, put it on there, put the lepidolite on there, put another little 3mm on there, and then we're going to repeat the same thing we did with the other earring. So we're going to turn it to the side so that the loop looks like this. You want the loop just looks like that. You're going to grab the loop with this finger, grab the top of the bead with that finger, and then you're going to bend this away from you, just like that. Okay, then you're going to take the round nose pliers, put them back in, and then push that all the way down, just like that. Then you're going to take these out again, put them back in, and then now you have your, now we did the other one 3 times, so we're going to go ahead and do this one 3 times as well. Just keep wrapping it around. We're going to snip this right here. Bam. Tuck it in. All right. Now we're going to put that on the earring wire. If you don't like the wire wrapped look, like if you don't like the 2 and 3, you can just really go around once and just make sure it goes all the way around. So now we've got a pair of flower earrings. Let me see, am I going the right way? Pair of flower earrings. Okay. So the next one I'm going to show you is my favorite. So let's say, just let's say, you decide you want to layer the earrings. Like you want something layered. Now I'm going to show you a pair I made previously before the show. Well, actually I made these a long time ago. So let's say you want to layer them. So let's say you want more than one bead here at the bottom. Or more than one thing at the bottom. These are the ones I patinaed myself, by the way. For those of you that are interested in the patining, these are the ones that I patinaed myself. So they looked like this when I started. And that's what they turned out after the patina. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do those, basically. Okay, so this time we're going to use silver. So you're just going to, again, cut about 3 inches of wire. 4 inches, 3 inches, right around there. All right, we're going to pick up the wire. Again, we're going to bend it away from us at 1 inch. So at 1 inch, bending it away from us. We're going to take this and we're going to bring it around. And then we're going to go kind of to this side again because we're going to put stuff in here. So we don't want it flush with the wire. We want it kind of open. If you guys can see that. Because when we go to put these on, oh, well, let me cut these little things off first. They came with little hooks already, but I'm not going to use them, so I just cut them off. Now, the most important thing, may I ask where you get your stainless steel hooks and gold coated? I'm always worried they will be fake. So let me tell you one thing, Angie. If you read in the description that it's gold filled, it is gold filled. And let me show you a little something. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on camera because it's really tiny.
You got your magnifier over there too.
Well, my magnifier is gross, so it's not working. It needs to be cleaned. Okay, so if you can't really see it good on here, but there is a little 925 that's marked right in that earring wire. If it is not marked 925, let me see if I can, maybe you can see it better from this side. You see that little, where it's marked right there? That says 925. If it's not 925, it's not sterling, okay? So you always want to check and make sure when you order from somebody, when you get them in, that they are marked 925. That means they are sterling. I'm sorry about my nails, guys. I've been packing and cleaning, and they look terrible. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get 2 of those out because we need those for this. All right. You're welcome, honey. Yeah, my nails are terrible right now, guys. Don't even look. We've been packing. And so the thing with the layered earrings is you want to put what you want on front first. So this is what I'm going to put on first. You guys can see that? This little... So we're just going to pop that on there like that. Next, I want the copper. So we're going to pop that on there. Next. And then next, I want to do the bronze. So I'm just going to pop this on here. Okay. Now see, before we close it up, that's what it's going to look like. It's got the bronze, copper, and the silver. Okay, so now once it's all on there, I'm going to take my pliers and go ahead and wrap this. Ah! Don't fall on me. So I'm going to take my pliers, grab the little loop, just like that, and then I'm going to wrap this a couple times. And then we're just going to pop this right here. Push this down a little bit. If this is misshapen at all or to the side like it is here, just take your pliers and straighten it up. Just go like that. Pop. And it'll straighten it up. Okay, so now you see we have the base for the earring that we're going to make. If I create a $5 listing for us to purchase. What? Okay, so this is it. You guys can't see the colors very well, but you can distinguish against the copper and the bronze. It's just not real super obvious. Okay, and I love turquoise. So I love when I do copper and bronze and those kinds of colors. This is called mixed metal, by the way, guys. This is called mixed metal when you use more than one color. It's called mixed metal. So basically, I want to bring out maybe the bronze. So I'm going to use bronze beads. So I'm going to use these little cute 4mm bronze rondelles. So I'm going to put this on here, just like that. And then I picked African turquoise. The reason I picked this is because it has that little, can you see the coloring? That's going to look sharp with the bronze. Do you see that? So then we're going to put on another one of these little rondelles. And as you can see, that African turquoise really picks up the bronze in that stone. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Okay, so then you want to hold it like this again. So you want to hold it till the loop is at you. You want to put your finger right here on the loop and your other finger right here at the top of the beads to hold them in place. Then you're going to bend this, put in your round nose pliers, and then do this again. So we're going to wrap that. I'm going to just wrap this one twice. Then we're going to cut this here. And we're going to close that in right there. And we have a pair of earrings. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do another one of those. So we're going to take this and bend it an inch. Go around, make our loop. We're going to put on our little dangles. And as you makers know, it's really hard to keep your nails nice anyway, because especially if you're working with metal. They're just always going to look bad. All right. Then you're going to take your little chain nose pliers. You're going to push those together just like that. And you're going to wrap twice. I don't bother so much, but it bugs me when I'm watching a video and somebody's nails are gross. So I don't know why it just freaks me out. So, all right. Make sure that's secure. We're going to go ahead and put our beads on now. So we're going to do the bronze. And then our African turquoise with the bronze coloring in it. Oh yeah, my hands are just, it's because of working with so much metal and so many different things. And I normally don't even polish them, but I did for like I think a tutorial or something. So again, you want to turn it to the side just like that. Put your finger here and your thumb there. Hold everything in place as you bend. Bend that down. Put your thing in. Your round nose pliers, not your thing. Again, take it around like that. And then you're going to wrap this around twice, which is what we did for the other earrings. Can't paint my nails because I hate it when they chip. Oh no, girl, let me tell you, this one finally started chipping and I'm going to take it off, but it drives me crazy. That's why I usually don't paint them. My nails are really oily and polish doesn't ever stay on very long. And I thought about getting, like going to get like manicures because I can write that off. But then I'm like, no, I hate manicures because they look really pretty the first day and then they look like crap every day after that. So, okay, so we're going to put this on. And then we're going to close this up. Again, these are sterling silver earring wires. Come on, baby. We'll do this again.
Okay, so just make a...
Okay. So now we've got a really cute boho set of earrings. When they're in person, the copper pops more. You can't see it very well on here, but the copper pops more. You can put a little turtle there. You could put a little starfish. You could do anything. Put anything like that. So that's it, guys. Do you have any questions? I want to show you guys something else really quick. These are some I made. And these are the ones I hand patinaed as well. So what you can do with these are really cool looking. They're very boho. People love these. But what you can do is patina your bottom layer. And then I take just a really pretty copper colored wire, like a thin wire. I glue it on the back and then I start wrapping it. And then I put little gemstone beads on it. So that it gives that little, and then I finish wrapping it and then glue the end. So these are really fun too. A lot of people like that kind of really rustic bohemian look. So this is the copper. And then like I showed you guys before, these are why I carry those turquoise and black beads in the shop, is because of this, because those are those turquoise and black and they look so pretty with the patinaed copper. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? I'll be giving these earrings away probably. So we just did the regular ones with just the head pin. That's just a single wire. And then we did the wrapped with the daisy. And then we did the wrapped with the multiple charms. All right, guys. Any questions for me? Is there something I can go over again that maybe you didn't understand? We just put some wire in our shop, or I think, did I mention how to patina? No, I didn't, honey. So basically, I'll go ahead and put that in this tutorial because it's really simple. It's really simple. Now, for those of you looking for like authentic patina, this is not for you. But this is a very easy way to patina your stuff without having to break an arm and a leg and have 5 million chemicals floating around your... Okay. So you can use real copper. You can really use... So what I'm going to show you... Okay, so I'm just going to start with this. Fudge. Okay. So basically, I'm going to start with these. These are little copper pieces. I'm going to lay them on a plate, just like that. Let me see, I'm going to grab this. You guys are going to laugh, but this works really well and it looks really pretty. So you're going to put Miracle-Gro in a bottle with some water. Shake it really good. And you're going to spray it on there. Wait, is mine off? Oh, of course it's not going to spray right because I'm doing a tutorial on it. Basically, you just want to get... You've used toilet bowl cleaner? Yeah, I mean, that's funny. But basically what happens is you just want to make sure and get as much on them as you can. And basically what's going to happen overnight is this is going to crystallize. Okay? This is going to crystallize on those earrings. And then you're going to end up with this. Now, what I do after they crystallize and after this gets this look is I take them outside and I spray them with matte spray. So that's all you have to do, guys. It works really well, and you don't have to do any chemical reactions. I usually just do a whole plate. I spray them all. Now, this one's not working right. You really want it to mist. You really want it to mist and not just like squirt it. But that's all you need to do. You just cover these, let them sit there overnight. In the morning, they'll be patinaed. Yeah, exactly, Nancy. Exactly. So you can use it for patina. So you can do this on, the copper does really well. I wouldn't recommend, but see, like I did these with this method. You see the patina on that? It's so pretty. And that's how I did it. And then my hands look worse because they're blue. But that's how I did it. I did it with the Miracle-Gro, and you spray it on there, and then just take it outside and spray it with a clear coat. And that's it. And it is the fantastic way to patina without waiting 5 years. So there you go. All right. Any other questions, guys? Anything else I can help you with? I'll keep these for the show in the morning and show you guys how these turned out in the show. All right. Well, if anybody doesn't have any questions, any tutorial requests for next week? Yeah. Is there something specific you guys would like me to show you for next week? If you think of something, just message me on Messenger, and I'll get that ready for next week. Otherwise, I think I'm going to start doing these maybe every other week instead of every week. We're not sure yet. We're still kind of talking about it. But I also want to show you guys how to make a dream catcher. So,
Yeah, but we don't have the setup for that.
oh yeah, that's right. We don't have it set up for the dream catcher yet because that's a very big, we don't have enough space here to do the dream catcher. But, all right. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, okay, everybody, guess what you're doing next? You're going to bookmark Grand Thane's show, Leslie Beads. It's in about an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Go make sure and bookmark her show. I think she's showing some of her actual jewelry that she's made. So we want to support her in that. But other than that, you guys have a fantastic evening. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And we'll see you tomorrow.